powerful, peaceful creatures. The gorilla. Massive, intelligent, emotional, and deeply family-oriented gorillas are the true kings of the jungle. But have you ever wondered, how do wild gorillas actually live? What do they eat? How do they raise their young? And how similar are they to us humans? Stay with us till the end, because today we're going deep into the world of wild gorillas to explore their hidden lifestyle, struggles, and the beauty of their jungle existence. The wild gorilla is native to Central and West Africa. You'll find them in countries like Uganda, Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Cameroon, and Gabon. They love areas full of dense tropical forests, mountain slopes, and wet, humid climates. There are two main species. 1. Eastern gorilla, including the famous mountain gorilla. 2. Western gorilla, slightly smaller and often found in lowland rainforests. Mountain gorillas live high up, sometimes at altitudes of 2,500 to 4,000 meters, where it's cool and misty. Lowland gorillas, on the other hand, live in warmer, thicker forests with plenty of fruit trees. Each gorilla group, called a troop, needs a wide area to move, find food, and build nests every night. They never stay in one place despite their massive size and scary look. Gorillas are herbivores. They don't hunt or eat meat. Their diet mainly includes leaves, stems, roots, fruits, bamboo shoots, and sometimes termites or ants. A single adult gorilla can eat up to 25 kilograms of food per day. Every morning, the troop wakes up and starts looking for fresh plants to eat. They travel silently, pulling down branches, chewing leaves, and tasting fruits. Gorillas help the forest grow too, by spreading seeds from the fruits they eat. So in a way, they're not just jungle residents. They're jungle gardeners. Gorillas are deeply family-oriented animals. They live in groups called troops, usually made up of one strong adult male called a silverback, 3 to 6 adult females, and their babies. The silverback is the heart of the family. He decides when the group eats, where they sleep, and protects everyone from danger. He gets his name from the silver-colored hair on his back, a sign of maturity and strength. Silverbacks are not just leaders, they're gentle fathers. They play with the young ones, groom the females, and even help resolve fights in the group. When danger comes from leopards, snakes, or humans, the silverback stands tall, beats his chest, and lets out a mighty roar to scare enemies away. Let's take a look at what a typical day like for a gorilla troop. Morning. As the sun rises, gorillas wake up from their leaf nests. They stretch, groom each other, and start foraging for food. Midday. They find a shady area to rest. Here, mothers nurse their babies, juveniles play, and adults relax or groom each other.
More feeding and exploration. Gorillas rarely travel far. They move slowly through the forest, eating as they go. Evening, before sunset, they stop and build new nests. Each gorilla makes its own bed of leaves and branches to sleep in. By nightfall, the forest becomes silent again, and the gentle giants rest, ready for another peaceful day in the wild. Gorillas share almost 98% of their DNA with humans. That's why their behavior is often shockingly similar to ours. They use body language and sounds to communicate. Feel emotions like love, sadness, anger, and grief. Remember faces and past experiences. Even use tools like sticks to test water depth or scratch their backs. Mother gorillas are extremely protective and loving, just like human moms. They carry their babies on their backs, cuddle them, and never leave them alone. When a family member dies, gorillas have been seen sitting quietly beside the body, mourning in silence. But life in the jungle isn't always peaceful. Gorillas face many dangers, most of them caused by humans. Major threats include deforestation, cutting down their homes for wood and farming, illegal hunting, poaching for bushmeat or trophies, diseases, especially those transmitted by humans, war, and habitat loss. Today, mountain gorillas are among the world's most endangered species. There are only around 1,000 left in the wild. However, there's still hope thanks to conservationists, forest rangers, and ecotourism. Their population is slowly rising again. Gorillas are essential for the balance of the rainforest. They spread seeds, create open paths for sunlight to reach young plants, help other animals move through the forest. Without gorillas, the forest itself would suffer. They are the true caretakers of the jungle. Humans and gorillas share more than just DNA. We share emotions, family values, and intelligence. When you look into a gorilla's eyes, you can see emotion, awareness, and thought. That's why scientists and explorers often describe it as like looking into a mirror. Every gorilla family has stories of love, leadership, loss, and survival just like ours. Across Africa, people are working hard to protect gorillas. National parks, sanctuaries, and local communities are joining hands to keep these majestic animals safe. Tourists who visit mountain gorillas in Rwanda or Uganda bring in funds that help protect their habitats. Each visit tells the world, these lives matter. If conservation continues, the next generation might see a world where gorillas are no longer endangered but thriving once again in the forests of Africa. The wild gorilla isn't just another animal in the jungle, it's a living symbol of strength, love, and peace. From their family bonds to their quiet wisdom, gorillas remind us of what it means to live in harmony with nature. So, the next time you see a picture or a video of a gorilla, remember, they are not beasts. They are our distant cousins sharing this planet with us.